What's up, guys? I'm BTC. We got changes in the Gibraltar map, more cooperative PvE game modes, and a possible leak for the Uprising Part 2. First thing to talk about is over on the PTR, the Watchpoint Gibraltar map has experienced a pretty significant change. The very last spawn room on the map for the defenders, the kind of control room underneath, has been altered, shall we say? This is what it looks like on the PTR. The entire floor is completely missing. A lot of the walls and the other environment is as well. Now, this is strange because what possible reason could Blizzard have to go in and make these changes? Now, obviously, they didn't make everything disappear on purpose, but what they probably did is they changed something or used that room for another purpose, perhaps in a new animation, and they just never properly changed it back to what it needed to be, and they accidentally put this on the PTR. There's no reason for them to just go in and accidentally mess this up. Like, why would they even go and try to mess around with the map unless they were using it for something else? And that brings me to the other thing. Now, someone sent me this earlier today. It's a supposed leak for the next event, the Uprising Part 2, or the Archive event that we're going to get. And I was kind of hesitant to even want to cover it. The problem is, see, when Overwatch first came out, we had lots of really awesome leaks that told us great amounts of information, and many of them were pretty accurate. But over time, Blizzard seems to have really clamped down on these leaks, and not many are getting out anymore. And also, there's a lot of fake ones. Like, a lot of fake leaks. Like, all the time, people are making fake leaks. And when we cover these, it kind of encourages other people to continue making fake leaks so that they can get shown. But I figured, you know what, I'm just going to cover it anyways, but I honestly don't know if this is real. I'm leaning towards it's probably fake, just because it seems way too generic in some of the stuff. But you know what, whatever, let's just run through it. So, first thing, the Uprising 2018 event will feature a new mission, but last year's mission will still come back. We already knew this is common knowledge, Jeff Kaplan already said it. The mission takes place in Dorado during the Omnic Crisis. You can play as Soldier, Reaper, Rhine, and Ana. Okay, maybe, but there's a little bit of a problem with this. Reaper doesn't actually work with Soldier, Rhine, and Ana, because those three are part of the main Overwatch group, and Reaper is part of Blackwatch. So if Reaper was going to do something, he would likely be working with Genji, McCree, and Moira, because those are the Blackwatch agents. Next up, Winston and Moira are getting new skins. Again, this is probably a super easy guess. Winston hasn't gotten a new skin in over a year, so he is definitely due up. They've also confirmed that he is definitely getting some early this spring, so yeah, sure, Winston. Moira is also probably due for a new skin as well, because there's a certain period of time from when a character is released until when it gets its first legendary event skin, and Moira is coming up on that time period. Also, Moira is part of Blackwatch, so we got the Blackwatch McCree and Genji skin last year, so it just goes to reason that Moira is going to get one. Zarya gets a highlight intro. Okay. Moving on, it says, past Uprising, the next hero is a defensive hero. This is just kind of like wishful thinking. People have been saying this for a while, and then we got Doomfist, and then we got Moira, and then we got Brigitte. So, I don't know. I mean, eventually, you know, the dice are going to come up what you want them to, but, like, I don't know. Next is Anniversary is coming back with new arena maps and a competitive 1v1 and 3v3 mode. Okay, maybe. Next thing is some big things are coming in the lore. Soon, every hero will have to pick a side. That includes heroes with no relation to Talon or Overwatch in the past. Talking about Symmetra, Diva, Lucio. There will be lots of comics, animated shorts, and a new, faster way of getting lore across coming soon to show each hero choosing their side, Talon or Overwatch. The last of the heroes will pick a side by Gamescom 2018, then at BlizzCon. A huge animated short, 20 minutes, will show the start of a battle between Talon and Overwatch Every hero will be in it. After that, the Eye conspiracy will come to light. So he's talking about the Sombra kind of thing that she was trying to discover. I don't know, maybe. There are some characters that don't really seem to care, but Blizzard does seem to be trying to do the whole kind of like pick a side kind of dealio, because the conflict makes things more interesting. Next, it says some of the animated shorts will be Lucio and Diva. Okay. Comics, Symmetra and Lucio. Symmetra already had a comic by herself. Giving her another one wouldn't really make too much sense. Maybe if it's a combination of her and Lucio, because there is a little bit of a conflict right there. And then, of course, Orisa. But I don't know why we would really get an Orisa comic, because we already really know I mean, Orisa as a character just came into existence not too long ago when she was created after the Nubani incident thingy with the Doomfist Gauntlet. So, like, the character is, like, a year old. I'm not really sure there's necessary need to make a comic about her and explain. Like, what are you going to explain, right? Like, I don't know. It just seems kind of whatever. Next one, it says, the lore has been moving slow as we've been getting some finishing details down on the plot, but the lore will start moving forward again in May. Everyone must choose a side, and there are some surprises with the sides they join. Talon isn't the bad guys. Everyone thinks they are. The Eye is basically the mastermind thing. And then the last one is look forward to an Overwatch movie in 2019. I'm assuming they're talking about a longer animated short, something like, you know, kind of direct-to-DVD thing. I wouldn't expect any blockbuster like the World of Warcraft type thing that they put out in theaters a couple years ago. It would more be just like animated thing. Alright, so when it comes to the Overwatch story, I'm going to be perfectly blunt with you guys. I really could not possibly care less. The story in the game started out okay, and then it just got worse and worse. And really, I just completely lost interest in the lore and the story of the game. So, whatever. You know, I would rather just have the game be balanced and have a good competitive ladder than have this. I mean, I'm not saying that it's bad, and I'm not saying that they shouldn't do it. I just don't really care that much anymore. Anyways, so all of this stuff is super, super generic, and some of it's already common knowledge, like when they're talking about, you know, the Winston skins and the Uprising event coming back and stuff. So, I don't know, man. This just seems probably fake. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Thanks for watching. Make sure to check out my Discord server. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. The links for that stuff are down below. And remember, always, always blame the controller, because it's never your fault. Also, special thanks to all my Patreon supporters for helping to make this all possible. If you'd like to see what kind of cool rewards you can get for supporting the channel, check the links on screen and down below.